Just teach us.
Lord, continue to use me.
Yes, Lord.
Bless me, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Tonight I'll be coming out of 1 Corinthians 14, verse 7 and 8. I'm using the Message Bible because I like to make it clear.
Amen.
Say 14. First good 14.
Verse 14, chapter 14, verse 7 and 8.
Okay.
Now, before I start, I wanted to clarify, because a lot of people say if you take a verse out, you take it out of context. But this verse is talking about speaking in tongues, and to me that's sound. So, and that's what I'd like to speak about tonight. If an instrument, flutes, say, or harps, aren't played so that each note is distinct and in tune, how will anybody be able to catch the melody and enjoy the music? If the trumpet call cannot be distinguished, will anyone show up for the battle call? My message today, if I had to give it a title, is what sound do you make?
What sound do you make?
Amen.
The definition of sound. Sound is just a transfer of energy. It's all around us, but the only way you know it's there is your eardrum. And if your eardrum picks up the frequency that you're designed to hear, only you. That you can look at that spiritually. Everybody's not on the same level. So they hear God differently. They pick up a different frequency. That sound is always around them, but they're hearing a different frequency. If I can get the choir to show an example for me. I need everybody in the choir to sing their own song at the same time. You don't have to just sing your own. Just sing your own song at the same time. Okay? Okay. Now sing a song together.
Lord, I just want
Wanna
to
thank you. Lord, I just want to thank you.
Thank you. That goes to my first point. Sound being confusing and unpleasant. Everyone in the choir sang their own song the first time.
Right.
And it was confusing and unpleasant. Everybody, it was not understood. Everybody was like, okay, what are they trying to do? But when they sang together with the choir director, the vision is complete.
Amen.
Sound has to be controlled. Sound has to be organized. Can't be too loud, too soft, left or right, or it's unpleasant and confusing. My ministry here is sound. Everybody knows that, the sounding. My job is to edify and make clear God's word.
Amen.
What is your job? As a doorkeeper, as an elder, as any auxiliary, to edify and make God's word clear. Be it action, be it verbal, be it sound. We are the same job, following the same director.
Good.
Sound has to be balanced. When I'm mixing in the board, we have sounds that come externally. Every sound that you hear is an external sound from that board.
Mm.
They come in through auxiliary sounds.
Mm.
Every sound has to be processed and balanced so it can come out clear. Same thing with church.
Church.
Amen.
We have all these auxiliaries,
Yep.
all these individual people
Yep.
who are coming in the house
House.
to be processed,
Yeah.
to go out with a clear sound.
Amen.
Good.
Sometimes God has to do what's called a mixed minus.
Mix.
A mixed minus. Everybody says, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want, right? So that's going out. That's a call transmitted. To receive a call,
Mm.
sometimes God's got to take something out so you can hear just that call with no feedback,
No feedback.
no echo.
No echo.
Right.
So he can get your undivided attention. Some people don't want to go through that process. And it makes it difficult. Everybody knows what it sounds like when it's feedback. Everybody knows that. And you shrug, and it's unpleasant.
Right. Unpleasant.
That's because someone does not want to follow the mix. They want to do their own thing and be louder than everybody else instead of working together in a balanced sound.
Right.
So we all take that sound outside these doors. Another thing called psychoacoustics. Every sound has an effect on a person. If you are riding in a vehicle and you're sitting in the back seat and someone's playing a low bassy sound, it causes a bowel movement. If a high noise causes anxiety, causes psychoacoustics. What effect does your sound have on others? Because what comes in you should be processed and sent out to be pleasant to everyone around you. Not just in the church, outside of the church.
Amen.
Everybody needs that balance. They need that pleasant sound. Sometimes you get that loud sound to get your attention, but it's just to get your attention. But it doesn't stay consistent. If you argue with someone, I love my wife. Everybody knows that. Me and my wife have an argument. Oh, excuse me, discussion. We're past arguments. We have a discussion, and we're both loud. Is anything getting done?
No.
But if one of us takes down their sound, it's more susceptible. The other person takes down their sound. And now you can accomplish something. Too many people are screaming at the top of their lungs and no one's listening. Too many people are going out, taking this word and condemning everybody out there instead of talking to them. Forgive me.
Go ahead.
Good. Good.
Yeah, it's great.
I've always said something. Raise your words, not your voice. By raising your words, talking to someone on that level that they can receive it, is received better than you yelling it.
Okay.
I've seen on Riverside, people holding up signs telling everybody they're going to hell. Who are they to judge? But no one's going to receive it because they're being yelled at. That sound that that person is giving off is not pleasant. So people shut down. Just like a commercial. You're watching your show on TV, commercial comes on, you shut down because it's not the sound you want to hear. Sometimes you might miss something, not wanting to hear that sound. Sound isn't just Sound is energy.
Yes.
So you can portray a sound to someone without saying a word. Everybody knows nonverbal communication.
Mm-hmm.
Without saying a word, you give off the same energy. They still pick it up, but they pick it up not with their ear, but with their heart. They know what sound you're making
Mm-hmm.
without you saying a word.
Mm.
If you smile and you've had a bad day, and someone else has a bad day, and you just smile and say hi, guarantee you their day will be better. That's what we have to learn. We have to learn to adjust our sound. Because if we don't adjust our sound and just use it for in here or when it's convenient, as opposed to making it your lifestyle, then a lot more people can be lost.
Mm-hmm.
My wife always says, talk to them where they're at. Same thing. But we're not just talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
We're showing them. We're showing them that energy that we have. Energy is never destroyed. Energy is just transferred from one point to another point to another point. Energy is consistent. And sound is just that, energy. And if you don't have the right sound, how are you supposed to minister to someone? How are you supposed to have someone open up to you? How are you supposed to do what you need to do in kingdom business? We have auxiliaries. As I said before, everything comes through an auxiliary in the board. We have different auxiliaries. Everything has to work together. Everything has to. Because everybody, as soon as everything is going fine, everybody's up here paying attention. As soon as the sound, feedback, no mic, anything, everybody looks back. That's the first thing they'll do, is look back. So make the right sound so the people that you're trying to bring forward don't keep looking back.
All right, that's right. Right sound.
He has given me this and working with me and about to run around this building right now. But it's important to understand that sound that you make. It's so important because without that sound, there's no voice. The church dies. Everybody comes in here, they get fed, they eat, they get fat, go home, and go sleep. If you're sleeping, you're not making any sound. If you're not out around people, you're not sharing that sound. It's so important to take the director's vision and create a balanced sound, a pleasant sound.
Pleasant.
Because if it's confusing and unpleasant, no one wants to come. That's all he gave me. And please forgive me if it's so short.
It's perfect.
God is working.
It's perfect.
What's your sound?
What's your sound?
Thank you.
Amen.